let's start off with a Standard, where there was fiery politics to the end. This is literally what I'd call controversial politics following Ntimama right to the grave.
You know, the problem with our politicians in Kenya, wherever they see people in a funeral, they actually don't see mourners, they see votes. So for the president and Mr. Raila Odinga, they actually saw votes. And for me at this stage, I think it's important to give retired President Moi a pat on the back, because he maintained his presidential look. He gave a very good speech. And when you see an old man at that age actually reading a speech, that was very impressive, because it means he took time to think through what he's going to talk about. And the same applies to Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula. They seem to have read the mood. And Musalia Mudavadi spoke about a very good issue about revenue collection. And that's what Ntimama had been fighting for the entire of his life. That when you have revenues coming from a particular resource in a community, it must be used for the benefit of that community. However, for the president and Mr. Raila Odinga, I think they lowered the bar. While for Mr. Raila Odinga being in the opposition, he can say whatever he wants to say, because people really do not place such a huge premium on his words. But for the president, I think he really lowered the bar, because people go to the funeral and wait for the president to give his speech.
In fact, his speech is normally the last thing after that, and nobody else can speak after that.
Yeah, he's only supposed to conclude. And the kind of speech he gave yesterday, one would find fault in it. And it's a huge contradiction to the speech that he gave during his father's anniversary at All Family Basilica, where again the entire nation hailed the two gentlemen for showing leadership. But what he said yesterday, it's very easy to incite emotions, especially among the voters. But again, you know, these are politicians. Wherever they see a huge crowd, for them, they see voters, they don't see human beings.
Yeah, and the same applies even when they're in churches. Most of the times, they hardly refer to whatever the lesson of the day was. It's more to do with politics. But I've never quite understood why they have to lower the bar that much, if we can call it that, by literally just going down politics and in such a combative way in regards to now this particular one. I don't know why they have to go down that road.
Well, several reasons happen. And for anybody who has ever participated in politics, to get such kind of a crowd in one place, if you're a politician, the cost of getting that crowd, mobilization and everything is very high. So when you get a ready-made crowd, then you're very happy to give them the political message, because you realize everything was around the TJCR report. And for Mr. Raila Odinga, he probably imagined this is a good opportunity to remind all the Maasais that I'm the one who's been fighting for Mau alongside Ntimama.